Welcome to Laughing in the Dark, an Are You Afraid of the Dark rewatch podcast. For 90s kids, Are You Afraid of the Dark was appointment television every Saturday night, a spine-tingling horror anthology delivered gently, befitting of its Canadian roots. I'm Aileen, and I'll be your host this evening. Also joining me tonight are my fellow members of the 930 Society, Aileen, Bryan,
hello,
Dave,
hey,
and Mikie.
Hello.
Oh my God. Hi, guys. How are you?
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
Okay.
You want to talk about politics?
Oh my God. I tried so hard right now to find something gentle politics, and literally my brain said there's nothing.
You were like, Epstein files. Epstein files.
Quiet, piggy.
Quiet piggy. Damn.
Oh my God. No, not to anyone, to myself. Anyways, tonight we'll be talking about season 1, episode 3, The Tale of the Lonely Ghost, which aired on Nickelodeon in the United States and YTV in Canada on August 29th, 1992. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
In this episode, Amanda, a girl with hair that is too long, has to spend her summer. She has to spend her summer with a shitty cousin with insane bangs, Beth. Said cousin makes Amanda go through an initiation to join her friend group. She has to sleep over alone in the haunted house next door. But will the nanny that lives with Beth and her family have something to do with this tale? You bet your sweet pleated pants she will. So what does everybody think about this episode and our upfront thoughts on this jam?
I love that she's a nerd because her hair's too long and she travels with books like a dork.
So many books. Why is your luggage so heavy? My books.
Oh, and later on, she's just so desperate to hang out with these girls, and it's like, kid, there is a library in this town that you would be so happy in.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought this episode was a bit of a dud, if I'm being honest, but it definitely carries the series trend so far of one nice kid and one shitty kid.
Yes.
100%.
And it has a crazy ending.
Very much so. This one I didn't have immense, immediate memories of, but once we get to the room in the house, that's when it all snapped into place, and I was like, I remember now.
Well, they're going to do another episode that is also very trapped in a mirror centric.
Right.
And so I was getting them confused in my head.
Makes sense. Okay. If there's nothing else to say about this episode, I think it's time to dim the lights and tell the tale. Submitted for the approval of the 930 Society, this one is called The Tale of the Lonely Ghost. We open on Kristen, our blonde friend from Clueless and other programmings.
Thank God we are back with our kids at the fire.
Yes, we begin right away with our little society, and Kristen is making her way through the woods. And she runs into Shy David, who apparently could be a high school shooter in the future. We don't know.
Look, I'm just saying he seems like the kind of guy who hears a no but then takes what he wants, you know?
Sure.
His voice is unsettling. I'm sorry. I can't.
It's very... Hello, Kristen.
Yes, he's just like, I don't know, I'd like to not be noticed because my dad yells at me a lot.
And I've been eyeing a really long, what is that jacket that sweeps up by your feet?
A trench coat?
A trench coat, yes. I've been eyeing a trench coat that I really like. Anyway,
And this is such an awkward moment. I think it's supposed to read as sweet and cute, but I was just getting sweaty and nauseous just watching it. She's gonna say no. Go run, David, go home.
I know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sweet, but damn, boy, you may as well have been stalking her from the bushes.
100%. He just pops out of the shadows.
he's like, hey girl, how's it going?
I got you cheap jewelry.
So he does shyly give her a birthday present, which she tells him she'll open once the meeting is over. Because listen, we got spooky stories to tell around a fire.
Yeah, but she's also like, hey, how did you know it was my birthday? And I wrote, come on, Clueless seems like the kind of girl who has a birthday month.
She absolutely is like, you guys, nobody else can have a birthday but me this month, okay? Thanks.
Meanwhile, Kiki's just like, girl, your birthday is like next month. Calm down.
I know.
Kiki's like going home and writing in her journal, dear journal, I really have a crush on Kristen, but I can't tell anyone that I love girls.
Should I get her a present anyway?
Yeah, she's gonna get her a clown. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my God. She's gonna bully her into loving her. Yeah.
That works.
So once around the fireplace, after some shenanigans between Frank and Eric, who are there as well.
They are in love. They are in love.
Frank like waterboards him.
No, but Eric loves it. He is all into this shit. He's a kinky little bitch.
There you go.
I'm going to tell everybody my favorite line from Letterkenny is, I believe it's when they, for some reason, start a business catching pests like skunks and all this stuff. And they have a possum or a raccoon or something at the church. And they all show up and they all walk into the, it's like all 4 or 5 of them. And Glenn goes, well, I can't remember the last time so many men came so hard in this church.
Holy fuck, that's good.
It's awesome.
So David begins his tale because today is his turn to tell the story.
And you can tell he's the most dramatic one among them, though. Like, he's the one that's like, okay, hey, guys, I also wrote this poem. And they're like, just tell the fucking story,
David,
man.
we get it. You're sensitive. He's telling a story about 2 kids who don't get along because they're different. And also, simultaneously, the story features a love that is so strong, it can even beat death.
Oh,
and you're just
yikes.
like, whoa, that's 2 very different tales, David, but all right.
You bought her a necklace.
I
Calm
know.
down, man.
Kristen is like literally like writing the friggin' cease and desist. And
David, I can't accept this now.
no.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, David calls this the tale of the lonely ghost. It's summer, and Amanda is shipped to her Aunt Dottie's house for the summer because Amanda and her long-ass hair have been dumped with her Aunt Dottie with a shit ton of books. Her parents are off studying Beatles or some shit. I don't know, something weird.
Wait, is that part of the story, or did you just make that up?
No, something like her parents are
Yeah.
her parents are scientists, and they're like studying ruins or some random shit they said at the beginning. And so Amanda and her big ass luggage of books are heading into the house. But guess who's not into books? Amanda's cousin, Bethy, who has the most 90s bangs you've ever seen in your life. We're talking up and then down. It's just a curtain. And that shit is aquanetted to the gods.
It is so hard. Now, look, if you're listening to this and you are about... let's just say you're in your 40s. And you remember this era, you know the kind of bangs we're talking about.
Oh,
Yes.
I had a mega crush on a girl in high school who had those very bangs. This episode really brought me back, fellas.
Was she from Seabrook? Because this is a Seabrook bang.
No, these would have been Barrington bangs.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Barrington is the Seabrook of what was Stratford County? What the fuck's that? Wait,
Belknap County?
Who's to say? You know? But this is for
all the New Hampshire heads out there.
Have you ever noticed that they always give hair, like in the 90s, like the good girl has very long, flowy, plain Jane,
and
like,
the other girls
whatever.
from the barrio.
Exactly. Like if your hair looks like your bangs look like a fucking tsunami wave that is coming to take out the shore, that girl is always an asshole.
Always an asshole.
Always.
Or if Beth was in like, I don't know, downtown LA with like a spandex pant, a big hoop, a lip liner with only chapstick in the middle, and a fucking Sharpie eyebrow, that hoe is, she's gonna be like talking like this, okay? Like, mira, don't
Yeah,
come
she's
to
Rosie
me.
Perez.
Yes.
Oh no, she's the girl in the Cookie Monster PJs.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't know what
Yes.
that means. What does that mean? We can say it because I'm Latina. We can say it the same way that Canada doesn't hate us because Mikey's Canadian.
No, I don't know. After this one, every ginger person in the world is gonna fucking hate us.
That's true.
I'm gonna start using the F slur soon.
No.
Real wild on here.
Yeah, because this is the second. She's the second ginger that we got, and she sucks.
It's true. And she sucks hard. So,
Yeah.
before heading inside, though, Amanda hears banging coming from a neighboring house. And Aunt Dottie assures her, oh, girl, nobody's there. Nobody's lived there in years.
Also, Aunt Dottie is wearing a jacket that looks like it is made of upholstery fabric.
We are going to talk about Aunt Dottie's clothes. Just you wait.
100%. Yes.
So I want to say about this house, though, I at first was like, why do they have a second house on their property? Like,
It is very close.
it's supposed to be, I think, across the street. but
Right.
It looks like it's the same property.
Very much.
confusing.
And here's the thing, you guys. You have to trust Aunt Dottie because she's a real estate agent, okay? So
you can
have
always
to
trust them.
You have to trust her.
Also, she is giving like big time Aunt Martha sleepaway camp vibes.
Yes.
Yes, 1,000%. So much so that she gives a gasp as if she's seen death itself in her backyard. When it's actually just that the for sale sign in the house has fallen over. And so she's like, oh, it's like this house itself doesn't want to be sold. Amanda,
She does. She's like, oh my God, it's nobody ever died here. What are you talking about?
Amanda, stop asking me questions about this house. I'm your Aunt Dottie, okay?
I am an adult and you don't know anything. Nobody died here.
Exactly. Inside, cousins Amanda and Beth get reacquainted. Beth is, how you say,
A bitch.
a big old bitch. Like a big old bitch.
She's like Uncanny Valley Molly Ringwald, but in the worst way.
Yes!
I swear to God, I had seen her somewhere before. She looked
Same.
so familiar to me. And then I looked her up and she's acted in like this and 3 other TV shows.
So many people in these programs, like I genuinely thought Dr. Vic was somebody, and then I was like, I looked him up and I was like, oh, I don't really know him from anything.
Well, that's funny because he introduces himself everywhere he goes as you might remember me as Dr. Vink from Are You Afraid of the Dark? And everyone's like, yeah, man, what do you want for coffee, though?
I think in general, maybe my brain was like, yes, you've seen him before. He is Dr. Vink. You've seen him in this program that you are currently watching. So who knows?
Also, I will say the kids on these shows, eventually we will get to episodes where you will recognize people because there are a lot of cameos, especially.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling.
So him, there will be bigger people eventually, but like
Melissa Joan Hart.
she is on one of them coming up. Yes. But there's like, they also were on other Nickelodeon shows.
Right.
But I think also there's sort of a vibe of like Canadian kid actors at this time.
Right.
Like there's
Just a
an
little
aesthetic
cool.
that just, yeah.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Maybe you're even barely getting by making minimum payments. With credit card debt hitting record highs, National Debt Relief offers real debt relief solutions for people struggling to keep up. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy, and you may be able to pay back less than you owe, regardless of your credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe 10, 20, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living increases. To find out how much you could save, visit nationaldebtrelief.com. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
So, Beth's a bitch, and she tells her cousin Amanda, who is a sweet little long-haired baby, that she can't hang out with her and her friends because you have to prove that you're not a zeeb, okay?
Also, don't touch my animal collection. I have a note that just says in quotes, my animal collection.
Yeah, it's so random.
That's not a crazy thing.
Exactly.
It's the drum set from Step Brothers.
Exactly. Did you touch my drum set? So to prove that she's not a zeeb, Amanda is going to have to go through an initiation ritual.
I have a note that just says they're gonna make her drink gasoline. I don't know why I wrote that.
Sure.
Damn.
They're gonna make her drink gasoline is what they're gonna do. No. As much as Dave would love to see a small child drink gasoline, what is actually gonna happen is she has to spend the night alone in the spooky house next door. Or else you're a stupid bitch.
Don't touch my animals.
Question.
Yeah.
Is zeeb a term we should be familiar with?
I feel like it's a callback to the previous episode.
Like Zebo?
Yeah, Zebo. Like that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay.
Dang, you're such a fucking zeeb. Get
Wow.
program.
I know. And that was your episode. Shame. Shame.
I'm sorry, everybody. I've let you down.
Yeah.
Also, if this Beth's going to be like this, I don't want to meet her friends.
Exactly. Well, that night, sitting outside of Beth's room, because it seems very obvious that Beth's like, get out while I do my skincare, you ugly bitch.
God, why don't you just go and read your books?
Yeah,
I
you
know.
idiot. Amanda sits outside the bedroom and she writes a letter to her mom and dad.
Dear Mom and Dad, I hate it here so much. Beth is such an asshole.
She's also doing like the classic thing where she's writing and saying it out loud. And she's like, dear Mom and Dad. Like, you don't do that. Even when you don't do that. I don't care what television says. You don't.
That reminds me of a really fantastic, I guess it was a meme I saw the other day where someone was like, I really want to get a contract where I narrate an audiobook and I'll just go in and stand there silently for 8 hours. And then at the end of 8 hours go, oh, you meant out loud?
Nice. So as she writes this letter, she hears a creak coming from the stairs. An old woman with like some wild ass hair appears. And she says, hello, I'm Nanny. And as Amanda approaches to shake her hand, bitch ass fucking Beth appears from the back and she's like, no! If you touch her wrinkly old hand, you can never touch my things again.
It is the most insane reaction. She's like, don't you fucking touch that disgusting old hag.
She says he'll be contaminated.
My God.
Poor Nanny.
And exactly, the following words, literally the verbatim next words I wrote in my paragraph is, and poor Nanny, who hears all of this, shrinks away back down the stairs like, oh, I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
Oh, the next note I wrote is, Beth has serious horse teeth.
1,000%. And I legit, Beth, it's on sight. When I see you, I'm taking my earrings out. Somebody better hold my baby because it's on.
You're putting your Cookie Monster PJs on.
Yes, and we're gonna get to it. You better. I'm telling you, Beth.
It is an insane reaction where the way she's just like, do not touch that disgusting old lady. She is old.
Yeah.
It's true.
And she's earned it. I'd shit in her mouth. I'm sorry.
Bam. Another one.
She
and
sucks.
another one.
I know.
But I was also very confused at first because they call her Nanny. And I think I was like, oh, it's her grandmother. But then
That's
I was
what I
like,
thought
why is
too.
she being such a bitch to her grandmother?
Exactly.
And then I was like, oh no, she works for them,
Yeah.
I guess. But it's weird because Nanny also has like some kind of bizarre Stockholm syndrome where she's just like, I'm sorry, I'll go back to the basement now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I came out here.
Oh, yeah, Beth goes down there and fucking whips her.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
real strange.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Also, did they not warn Amanda that an old lady stalks the house at night?
Absolutely. Like how terrifying you're sitting in the dark because your cousin's a bitch and then a terrifying old woman appears from the stairs and you're like, hello? Who are you?
Well, then we get the info dump in the next scene where the mother is like,
Exactly.
they're talking in the kitchen and she's like, look, she She's a terrible old woman and she's a burden to all of us, but we're Christians, and as such, we are required to let her live in our home until she dies, which I hope is very soon.
So now we know where Beth gets it.
Yes,
Aunt
exactly.
Dottie is also a bitch.
And Dottie, a total asshole. So Amanda follows Beth into her bedroom where she, again, like what we just learned, she asks who this woman is. She's my nanny and I fucking hate her. She's weird and I know she's got something going on with that house next door because I once heard my parents saying something about her, and I think that what happened is that she was driven insane by the ghost that lives in that house. Oh, also, by the way, Amanda, there's a pool party on Saturday, but you can't come unless you do the initiation, which is, I remind you again, sleeping over in the house.
Drinking gasoline, yes.
And drinking gasoline. Unleaded, you fucking bitch.
And that's expensive.
Okay.
I know you're stuck at this asshole's house all summer, Amanda, but do you really want to go to this pool party?
Amanda, the minute you put a bathing suit on, they are going to read you to filth. And no matter what your little sweet little body looks like, sorry to say sweet little body about a young woman, but yes.
And no, next is going to be a tickle fight.
Exactly. So, Amanda, watch out. So
don't go anyways. That chlorine's gonna ruin that long flowing hair.
Oh my God,
you're not gonna be able to put a brush through it forever.
1,000%.
I think what we're supposed to get in most of these episodes is like, this was probably supposed to resonate where it's like, oh no, I understand. I want to be a part of the cool kids group too.
Of course.
But because I am who I am and I have been this way since I was a child, I probably looked at this and I was like, these kids fucking suck. Just hang out by yourself, girl. You've got books. Just read those.
Sure.
And if you get bored, set something on fire. I don't know. Like
Drink some gasoline.
Drink some gasoline, set something on fire, do both at the same time and see what happens.
But I was so not susceptible to like peer pressure that I would have been like, you can get fucked. I'm going to go read comic books or whatever.
Oh, I know. Because you know that it's going to be like this, the pool scene in Trick or Treat where Skippy shows up and they try to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Exactly. Totally that. Or the scene in 8th grade where she goes, have you guys seen 8th grade?
Ugh, oh, no. I thought you were about to tell us about a time when you were in 8th grade.
No. Bo Burnham's film 8th grade where she goes to a pool party and she literally stands like this. It's literally traumatizing and reminds me a lot of a time when I was in 8th grade and I was like, oh, I have to wear a big shirt because I'm ashamed of my body. Anyway.
Now looking back, you're like, oh, everyone in 8th grade was ashamed of their body. That's exactly what you do when you're 12 or whatever.
You wear a big shirt to swim.
Yeah.
The next day, Amanda brings down a small pile of Beth's laundry because apparently Beth has demanded that she do her laundry for her.
She also tells her she has to put her animals back exactly the way they were. It's like, how the fuck is she supposed to know?
Go kick rocks, Beth, you bitch. So Amanda runs into Nanny on the stairs, and Nanny drops something, and Amanda picks it up for her and hands it to Nanny. And it's a brooch with a small locket on it. Nanny very sweetly thanks her and tells Amanda, oh, don't worry about it. I'll take this little pile of laundry and I'll do it for you. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. And you're like, look, kindness. Beth is a fucking bitch, but here's Nanny being so sweet. It's lovely. But in the kitchen, Beth is yelling at her mom about being too fucking old to have a nanny, Mom. And why is she even here? She's gross and old and weird and gross. But her mom is like, don't worry about it because she's got nowhere to stay. So she's staying with us. And Beth is just like, you're a bitch, Mom. I hate her so much.
Fucking socialism. This is Mom Donnie's Canada is what this is.
Oh my God. So Nanny and Amanda hear this exchange between Aunt Dottie and fucking Beth. And Nanny is like, I guess I'll sulk away in shame into the pit that they're allowing me to sleep in, I guess.
I know. Why wasn't she just like, hey, fuck you guys. I can hear everything you're saying.
Yes.
Exactly. But she doesn't because, some of us have problems standing up for ourselves.
Well, some of us can't solve riddles either.
Some of us are only children and have a hard time in social situations. So So Aunt Dottie heads out for the day in a crazy fucking blazer made of like...
She looks like David Byrne in the Stop Making Sense movie.
Yes. This blazer is a wallpaper turned into blazer, and then the most 90s chignon hairdo, like pulled back, tiny bang like this. It's just insane.
She looks like a carnival barker too. Like she's like dressed in the Barnum and Bailey big top friggin' tent. It's like giant stripes just flanking her body.
Totally.
They just repurposed that suit from the last episode.
Exactly. They said, put her in Dr. Vic's fucking, not Vic's.
The riddle pervert.
Zebo.
Put her in Zebo's outfit, man. Come on. Meanwhile, Beth is like, I'm going to go roller skating when she's clearly holding rollerblades. So now we know that Beth is a fucking idiot. Fuck you, Beth. I hate you. I'm punching you in the face when I see you in the street.
Also, that reminds me of one of my favorite jokes, which is, what's the hardest thing about rollerblading? Telling your parents
Not looking
you're gay.
gay. Oh.
Which is a joke I heard from Jimmy Farquhar many, many years ago, and it was hilarious then, and it still is now.
I see a note here asking me if I'm a roller skating purist. Yes, I am. You must wear roller skates.
Yep. Thank
and
you.
rollerblades separately.
Yes.
Don't you dare show up to a skating rink in a fucking blade.
We got hung up on the rollerblades a lot longer than I thought we would.
Sorry, I have thoughts and emotions about wheels on my feet. It's nighttime now, and Beth and her clique surround Amanda, all standing outside the spooky house next door. This is why the people say this house is haunted, says Beth. There was once a little girl that lived there, and people made fun of her because she couldn't talk. One day, her mom got a letter saying her dad, who was at war, was totally sick. So the little girl got sent to go stay with her grandmother while the mom went to take care of the dad. Except she never made it to her grandmother's house because on the way home, some kids surrounded her and teased her, and she ran back to her house, and the kids followed her all the way to her home. And then they locked her in her room, and no one knew that she was there, and her mother didn't come back for weeks, and her grandmother didn't even know she was coming, which I was like, guys.
This story is getting really, really dark.
Yeah.
We need a phone call.
It's like a Slender Man murder.
Question, her mom went to the war to take care of her sick
Look,
father?
you
What's
can't.
happening?
You can't question that part of the story or look at the timeline at all because it's not going to make any sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do
What war happened?
Yeah.
I like when she goes, oh, well, she couldn't talk. And one of them goes, maybe she was deaf. And I was like, a lot of deaf people can talk, you idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. If the kids on this show are anything to go by, this all tracks. Canadian children are turning out to be feral and terrifying.
I mean, they locked her in the house. They gave her no food, and they also set it on fire.
I was waiting for them to say fire at some point. But also, this horrible mom, what war is this? The phones exist? Or I write a letter? Hello, my daughter is coming to stay with you while I go take care of my husband at war? And not even a war illness. It's an illness? It's not even a war thing?
I don't know. Her father was like a mercenary in one of those like Central American
Her
genocides.
father is a Hessian. It's 1872.
Or her father went to Nicaragua and was fighting with the Sandinistas.
Okay,
and they
it's
were
probably
like,
that one.
'cause that seems that vibe. At least timeline-wise. Anyways. By the way, it's me, Beth, and I'm telling you the story. When her mother came back, they found the little girl and she was fucking dead. And so that's in the bedroom, and that's where Amanda has to sleep, in the little girl's room. You're going to have to sleep there, Amanda, because we all fucking did it, and you have to do it too.
And she's like, yeah, and what else are you going to do? You're going to spend the whole summer alone reading? And I was like, I would fucking love to spend a whole summer alone reading.
Much better than you assholes.
Yeah.
And Amanda's like, yeah, I guess I'll go. I don't really believe in ghosts. And Beth is like, well, we didn't either until we all slept in there. And now we're totally believers of ghosts. And Amanda is like, okay, well, I'll go inside now and fucking see you next Tuesday. Beth is like, I can't believe that she believes that we actually spent the night in there and that we did it.
Monstrous.
I hate Beth so much.
The rest of our friends look so uncomfortable too. And like, again, the hair litmus test, the rest of them had pretty normal hair in comparison to her.
Exactly. So we know that Beth is the shittiest of them all.
Big bang bitch. Yep.
A big bang bitch. So inside the spooky house, Amanda hears bumps in the night. But she shrugs it off as Beth and her girls probably like playing pranks on her or whatever. And so Amanda makes her way into the bedroom. And immediately there's a knocking coming from the closet. Like she walks in and it's like, hello, spooky things are happening.
Yeah, because she's like, oh, God, finally someone's here.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you like riddles?
Hello, do you like riddles? So when she drops her flashlight, she stands up and she sees behind her that there's some writing on the wall. It's backwards. Red rum, it reads.
Honestly, bitch, you don't need a mirror. It's a very simple phrase. Come on.
It's not red rum. It says help me. Because right in front of her, she sees a mirror on the door of a closet. And she's like, oh yeah, somebody needed help in this room. Uh-oh.
Maybe it's this old-timey Victorian orphan?
And then suddenly appears in the window. And she's this young girl in a long dress that honestly looks like a giant pillowcase. And I was like, Dobby yearns to be free, master, is what I thought of.
Also, that pillowcase is Egyptian cotton, high thread count. So, like, she's classy as fuck.
Oh, yeah. That girl was like, only pure linens upon my body. Thank you. So this ghostly little child lifts her hand up towards Amanda, and Amanda's like, what the fuck? And runs out of there as fast as she can. She runs all the way back home to Aunt Dottie's and into Beth's room, and Nanny sees her. Turns out, in this empty house, Beth stayed at her friend's house the entire night, and Aunt Dottie was working late. So Amanda is all alone in the house with Nanny. But nothing really happens, and it's just the next morning, the next day, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. So Amanda tells Aunt Dottie everything.
Also, Aunt Dottie is dressed like a candy cane.
Another classic Aunt Dottie outfit, same hairdo, but this time she's got a flower in the back of her head. It's just, she's fabulous, and also a nightmare.
Meanwhile, Beth is dressed like a fly girl.
Yes, she's about to do some choreo with J-Lo. It's awesome. So Amanda tells Aunt Dottie everything, who then takes Amanda and Beth over to the house because she's like, how dare you write upon the walls of the house that I am trying to sell? Did I not tell you I'm a real estate agent? This home is for sale and you're writing help me backwards on the wall? Hello?
But also, absolutely nobody died here.
Exactly. No one died here. Stop repeating that over and over, Amanda.
What are you talking about?
So the girls head back to the spooky house, and they enter the room only to discover that now it's covered with the backwards spelling of help me. And Beth thinks that Amanda did it on purpose to get her in trouble, but soon the mirror begins to wibble wobble again. And instead of showing us a young Victorian child with a pillowcase, we see a big pile of dolls and stuffed animals, which Beth, who we learned earlier is an aficionado of stuffed dolls and bears, she's very intrigued by this collection behind the mirror.
Oh my God, Beth would have been so easily groomed and abducted.
Oh no, this is the sickest Beth trap. It just does not take much.
Flash a few stuffed animals and she's all in. Yeah, she'll meet you at the IHOP.
And she's like, yes. What? She's like, it's even better than my own collection. I shall collect them all for my own. And bam, that bitch walks right through that mirror and is trapped in this other dimension with a Victorian child wearing a pillowcase.
Huzzah.
Now, to be fair, if I did look into a mirror and I was like, oh, those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, maybe I could just take a look.
Yeah, totally. But as Beth crawls into the mirror, the little girl walks out. And she walks slowly up to a terrified Amanda who has fucking curled herself up to the door, which is now locked and she can't get out of. And this little girl with her outstretched arm has a necklace in her hand.
She also has very unkempt hair that really bothered me.
She looks like Karen O. She's about to be like, wait, we don't love you like I love you.
But she looks like Karen O, but like with Juliette Lewis hair.
Yes.
In like a Natural Born Killers era.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I can see that.
I see it. So she has this necklace with a locket on the end, and she keeps bringing it up to Amanda, who finally peeks up to see that the little girl isn't really doing anything. So she looks at the picture in the locket that the little girl is like, here, look at it. And she notices that there's a picture of Nanny.
This is also when I noticed that there are at least 2 windows in this room. If this girl were locked in there, girl, break a window. Come on.
Girl.
There's a house 100 feet from you.
Less than that. It's on the same property,
exactly.
Dude. So Amanda's like, holy shit, is Nanny your mother, dude? You're fucking kidding me, dog. She's been at the other house this entire freaking time. She doesn't say that, but she might as well have, because she's like, listen, unlock this fucking door and I'll get your mom for you, dude. I'll bring her right back. Please unlock. And the little girl's like, for reals, dog? Hell yeah. They high five. They punch the air, and then Amanda runs next door, leaving Beth behind in the mirror, which I was like,
well, the moral of the story is
yes.
Don't be such a heinous bitch and this ghost will help you.
So Amanda runs into Aunt Dottie's house for Nanny, and Nanny is nowhere to be found. Where the fuck are you, Nanny? She might as well have said.
Damn.
When she hears a car door. She looks out the window, and Nanny is with her suitcases getting ready to leave because she's finally had enough of this family talking to hella shit, not even behind her back, like right in front of her face. And she's like, I'm getting out of here. So Amanda runs out and begs her to come with her to the spooky house. But Nanny is like, bro, I have too many bad memories. I don't want to go in there. And she's like, no, dude, look.
Also, didn't you hear the horrible shit they all said in the next room where we could clearly hear them?
Yes.
Totally. Nanny's like, I don't think you understand this, kid. I am horribly depressed. I need to get out of here. So Amanda shows Nanny the locket because the kid in the spooky house let her take it. And she's like, look, it's your daughter. And then the brooch that Nanny is wearing is the picture of the little girl. And so Nanny, now convinced, goes with Amanda to the house. They go into the room, and like a little girl's just been like chilling, waiting. She's like, yeah, you said she'd be right over, so I guess I might as well just hang out. And Nanny comes in. She's thrilled. She hugs the little girl, and the little girl points to the mirror as if to say, come with me, mother, into my realm.
Nanny is like, oh, nothing bad will ever happen again. And I was like, yeah, because she's dead.
Yeah.
And she was murdered by the neighborhood children. Are we just going to overlook that?
Yes, we are. We are absolutely overlooking
She
that.
has no thirst for vengeance at all?
No, she said, all I want is to bring my mother into my mirror realm that I now live in for some reason.
Which will require her to kill herself.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, hand in hand, the little girl and Nanny step into the mirror, and Amanda from the other side sees them together. Nanny, now young again with her little girl, wearing a blue dress and a blue ribbon in her hair.
And she finally brushed that fucking hair.
Thank God.
She finally brushed her fucked up hair.
Girl, this was your big day. God,
know.
run a comb through it.
Yes, exactly. Just like a little dry shampoo, just, to like zhuzh it.
Yeah.
But I know you're wondering, what about fucking Beth?
Who cares? Roll credits.
Leave her there.
Let's end there. Everybody will be happier for it.
Yeah, I wish I could let you know that she remained in that mirror realm forever. But no, Amanda compromises. Hey, if you stop bossing me and your group of friends around, her friends who are now in this room, they show up because they're like, hey, we heard you guys were hanging out at the spooky house, so now we're here too.
And they're all dressed like fly girls.
Yes, because J-Lo is about to perform with them. And so Amanda's like, stop bossing me and your pals around and I'll let you out, which Beth agrees to. So Amanda opens the closet door and stupid bitch ass Beth stumbles out of it. So now we're back to the Midnight Society. Everybody loves the story and the fire gets extinguished.
So David's story is really just about how shitty tween girls are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it seems.
Yeah. I love that as they're all filing away, Frank just jokingly grabs Eric in a headlock, and Eric fucking loves that shit.
Oh, yeah.
He is living.
He's like, oh my God, the jock is totally putting his armpit around my neck.
Yes.
As everyone leaves, David reminds Kristen about her gift. And she's like, oh shit, you're right.
So needy.
You're right, I completely forgot.
She's like, I don't think I want to open this. I feel like you're going to expect something in...
Kind of. Especially since you made a story about a locket. But anyways, she opens the gift to find out it's a locket. Just like in his story. And Kristen says that she'll think of David every time she wears it. Forever. Ah, so sweet, the cutest. But also it's the ugliest necklace you've ever seen. It's
he is
not
13
cute.
years old. He has no money. Come on.
I know. He tried.
Yeah, he got it out of a claw machine.
He shouldn't have done it in the first place. He did.
I love that there's like a little subplot happening right now.
Me
I'm like,
too.
okay, let's go. Let's have some like drama in the, the fireside chats.
I know I've been making fun, but I fucking love it. I used to love when they would do this kind of like little baby teen romance. Pure of heart, Aileen fucking ate it up. Like,
And you never watched Degrassi? Jesus.
I know. Honestly, I don't know why. But still, like, genuinely, this, like, ooh, let's ship all the Midnight Society kids was my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it's Clueless and David. It's me and Gary.
Exactly. Hey, it's me and Gary, damn
You
it.
and Kiki. Get over it.
How dare you? Gary forever. Anyways, on behalf of everyone in this pod, I want to thank you for taking a little bit of time to get spooked with us. Check back in 1 week when Mikie will be telling another chilling tale. Until then, you can find me at Uy Que Horror, Bryan and Dave on Bring Me the Axe and 99-cent Rental, and Mikie on The Rewatcher.
Laughing in the Dark is written by us and produced and edited by Mikie Sorois, with music by Brian White. Our incredible key art was created by Vin Elio. You can keep up with us in between episodes by following us on Instagram at laughinginthedarkpod, or you can email us at laughingpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. We sure would appreciate it.